Have you ever felt like you didn't lose people? You were quietly erased? No fight, no warning, no explanation, just silence. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people don't leave loudly. They leave strategically. And the scariest part, you won't even notice when it starts. It begins with small changes. They reply slower. They cancel plans more often. They say they're banned, but somehow never too busy for others. This is called emotional devaluation. Before someone removes you from their life, they slowly reduce your importance in their mind. Psychologically, it's easier to detach in stages than to cut someone off instantly. So they start convincing themselves, you're too dramatic, you're too sensitive, you expect too much. Notice something. They rewrite the story so they don't feel guilty leaving it. And while you're trying harder, they're investing elsewhere. Here's another dark truth. People don't replace you because you're not enough. They replace you because novelty feels more exciting than loyalty. The human brain is addicted to newness, new attention, new validation, new energy. Familiarity feels safe, but it doesn't always feel thrilling. And in a culture obsessed with instant dopamine, long-term depth feels boring to shallow minds. But here's where it gets deeper. Sometimes people distance themselves not because they found better, but because your growth threatens them. When you become confident, when you stop chasing, when you stop over-explaining, you remove their control. And people who can't control you often try to control the narrative instead. They'll say, you changed. Yes, that's the point. Growth looks like betrayal to those who benefited from your insecurity. Now listen carefully. The real power move is not confronting them. It's observing silently. When you stop reacting, you see everything. Who only calls when they're bored? Who disappears when you succeed? Who competes instead of celebrates? Silence exposes more than arguments ever will. And here's the final psychological shift. If someone can replace you easily, they were never deeply connected, only temporarily attached. Attachment seeks comfort. Connection seeks understanding. One is based on convenience, the other on depth. So if you've been replaced, don't panic. You weren't removed because you lacked value. You were removed because you stopped being easy to manipulate. And that's not a loss. That's evolution. Remember this. Not everyone who leaves you wins. Some people walk away and spend the rest of their life searching for what they lost. While you build a life where no one can treat you as optional again.